ever sit in class trying to look interested, but your brain is just buffering? Like, I'm just nodding at teacher with full eye contact, like I'm confident. But inside, I'm replaying that one embarrassing thing I said in 2028. And I was like, no, why did I say that? And suddenly I hear, so, yeah, what do you think? And I'm like, ma'am, now I'm just, doing mental gymnastics, trying to guess the question from everyone's facial expressions. And oh my, that is so freaking embarrassing. What about you guys? You ever type a long message, reread it 5 times, then decide and delete the whole thing, and I just lock my phone, stare at the wall for 2 seconds, and somehow feel both proud and emotionally exhausted for saying absolutely nothing. What about you guys? The oddly specific struggle when you wash your hands and water somehow races down your sleeve like it's got somewhere urgent to be, leaving your arm coat wet and betrayed, like bro. And now I'm just standing there shaking my hand like that's gonna fix anything. So yeah, what about you guys? You ever clean your phone screen with your shirt and for a second it looks spotless, like wow. Then the sunlight hits it and suddenly I see fingerprints, smudges, and some mysterious glitter that I definitely didn't put there. Like, how did my screen live an entirely different life without me noticing? Like, when you pause a voice note halfway because you're about to emotionally prepare for the second part, I'm like, okay, let me say it properly. Then I hit the play button again and act like I'm in a live conversation with that person, nodding and reacting even though they sent it hours ago. But it's like that. What about you guys? Okay, so you ever open your phone camera accidentally and it's front facing, full edgy betrayal right into your soul, like bro, I'm just standing there with double chin, where lightning, existential crisis, just because of just one click. Oh my god, what about you guys? You ever plug your phone in at night feeling all responsible and then wake up to 3% battery because the charger was just slightly out of the port? Like bro, the cable had one job and decided to take a personal day. Like, it happens to me a lot and I'm like, oh, now I'm gonna watch reels and stuff and charging is at 3%. I'm like, okay. When you open your drawer to grab just one thing, but the drawer refuses to open fully because something inside got stuck. Now I'm just half bent tugging it like it owes me money, trying to peek through the tiny gap to see what's blocking it. And when it finally opens, everything explodes out like it's been holding a grudge. Oh my god. So what about you guys? The tiny moment when you're plugging in your charger at night and for some reason the wire just won't reach the socket. So you just end up doing this weird half stretch, half yoga pose, holding my phone like it's my lifeline, and the second it plugs in, I lie back like I just won a war, only to realize I forget to turn off the light. You ever press your phone volume button lightly just to check if it'll go down one notch or mute the whole thing? Then I just panic for a second, like wait, did I just mess up my perfect volume level that I've been using for weeks? That one drawer in your room where you just throw everything, you don't know where else to put. One day it's pens, next day it's batteries, and suddenly a random receipt from 2022 and a charger you don't even own the device for anymore. Like bro, every time I open it, I swear I'll clean it later. But instead I just shove the new thing in and slam it shut like it never happened. Yeah, that's me. That moment when you are typing a long message and your thumb accidentally hit the microphone button on your keyboard, suddenly your phone starts recording random background noises and you panic tab like 5 times to turn it off. Then you scroll back and see half a sentence of gibberish like, and the fan is loud, dog bark 7 p.m. Like bro, what is that? It's sitting in the middle of your text. So did it ever happen to you guys? That one water you keep refilling because buying a new one feels like betrayal. Until the day you forget it at home and suddenly every sip from a disposable feels like cheating. Like, you're standing there guilty trying to convince yourself it's just one bottle. So, yeah. When you're typing fast and accidentally hit the wrong key, then backspace, but the auto suggest pops up again with the same wrong word, like, bro, I just deleted it. It's like my keyboard is gaslighting me into making the same mistake twice. So yes, what about you guys? When you type a long reply in notes just to paste it somewhere, and the moment you switch apps, the keyboard auto suggest bar decides to replace your carefully written first word with some a random emoji. Like, bro, I've never used that emoji in life. So yeah, what about you guys? When you are about to plug in your charger and you instinctively flip it the wrong way, even though you know it only fits one side, then you try again, and bro, somehow it's still wrong. Like, the charger has a personal vendetta against you. For a split second, you start doubting your entire hand-eye coordination. What about you guys? When you open a new pack of biscuits, carefully take one out, but whole row shift like a collapsing building, and suddenly you are stuck trying to fix the meat alignment before eating. Oh my god, my OCD triggers. What about you guys? That moment when you close a cupboard door gently, but it bounces back open just slightly, like, bro, I just push it again softer this time. Like, I'm just negotiating with the dough to stay shut. But yeah, so what about you guys? When you are watching a video on your phone and someone sends you a notification, so you pull down the bar just to peek, but instead of swiping it away, you leave it half dropped, hanging there awkwardly while the video keeps playing, you know? So yeah, what about you guys? When you pause a video just for a second and then somehow end up scrolling through comments, checking another app, and by the time you come back, you've forgotten why you even paused in the first place. Yes, that's me. When you pause a video to check the timer, but your finger accidentally drags a few seconds forward, bro, I'm just stuck deciding whether to rewind back to the exact moment or just watching slightly ahead. So it's, I'm in dilemma. What about you guys? When you pour water and misjudge the space left in the glass, so you freeze mid-pour and holding your breath like that, tiny pause will stop it from overflowing, but it does not. So yeah. When you're tying your shoelaces, and one side keeps ending up longer than the other, so you redo it 3 times, convincing yourself, the balance actually matters. So yeah, that's about me. What about you guys? The tiny hesitation before tearing open a packet where you try the easy tear corner, but it never actually tears easy. You flip it to the other side, then finally give up and use your teeth like it was your plan all along. So for me, I don't even see the easy tear part. I just, yeah. What about you guys?
To be honest, bro, I feel like sending 100 messages in a row is easier than writing all of it as one paragraph. It feels like so much work trying to put it all together as one. The only problem with writing a billion messages in a row is that I look like a maniac who just escaped the psych ward, bro.
I remember when I was younger, I used to eat everyone else's fries but mine. And then there would be one cup of fries that I would save for myself, and it would be the fullest one. I was actually such a gluttonous fiend, bro. I would do anything for fries. The only time I didn't look suspicious doing it was in the car, so I always did in the car.